Ladder 74, Rescue 2, Rescue 64, Structure Fire 1143 Laurel Street, 1143 Laurel Street, Beard Street to North Shaver Street, Ops 2 up 02, 1658.
Right, put ladder 4, Structure Fire.
Copy, Ladder 4.
51, I'm going to show you best time again. And you can cancel the county.
Worcester, Massachusetts. At 6:13 on a cold Friday evening, an off-duty police officer spots smoke drifting from the roof of an old warehouse on Franklin Street. By the time the first companies arrive, the fire has been burning, undetected, for somewhere between 30 and 90 minutes. Inside that building, there are no windows above the ground floor, no smoke detectors, no sprinklers, and a floor plan like a maze. Before the night is over, 6 firefighters will be lost inside it. This is the story of the Worcester Cold Storage fire, and the night that taught American firefighting when courage has to stop at the door.
Command from Rescue.
Rowan, 288 on the scene.
288.
Hey, yes. Negative. Command, ladder 1 driver.
266 Franklin Street, built in 1906 as a cold storage warehouse. 6 stories of brick that once held meat for the city of Worcester. A building like that is designed to do one thing: keep the cold in. So above the ground floor, there were no windows at all. The walls were lined with insulation, asphalt-soaked cork, polystyrene, foam, and the interior was a honeycomb of freezer rooms opening onto freezer rooms, identical hallways, dead ends. Understand what that means to a firefighter. No windows means no way to vent smoke, no glow to navigate by, no second way out. Insulated walls mean the building holds its heat like a thermos, and a maze floor plan in zero visibility means every wrong turn looks exactly like the right one. By 1999, the building had stood abandoned for years, and like a lot of vacant buildings in old industrial cities, it wasn't actually empty.
Command from Rescue.
Rowan, 288 on the scene.
288.
2 homeless people, Thomas Levecka and Julianne Barnes, had been living inside. Sometime between 4:30 and 5:45 that afternoon, a knocked-over candle started a fire on the second floor. They tried to deal with it. They couldn't. So they left the building, and they told no one. With no windows, no detectors, and no one inside to see it, the fire burned in secret. By the time that off-duty officers saw smoke at 6:13, it had a head start no fire department can give back. First arriving crews went interior, and then came the report that changed the night. 2 people might still be inside, so Worcester's firefighters did what firefighters do. They went looking.
Hey, yes. Negative. Command, ladder 1 driver.
Rescue 1, Paul Brotherton and Jeremiah Lucey, searched the upper floors as conditions deteriorated. Thick, black smoke, banking down through a building with no way to let it out. No windows, no landmarks, no light. At 7:47 p.m., the mayday came. They were lost, and they were running out of air. Every firefighter on that fire ground heard it, and crews went up after them. In that same blinding maze, 2 more teams became disoriented on the upper floors. Thomas Spencer and Timothy Jackson of Ladder 2, James J. Lyons, and Joseph McGuirk of Engine 3, 6 firefighters, lost in a building that gave back nothing, not light, not sound, not direction.
You can be my OV supervisor with yourself, ladder 4 driver.
6:30 right on City Park.
6:30.
At 7:58 p.m., District Chief Mike McNamee made the call that no chief ever wants to make. He ordered the building evacuated, and then he stood in the doorway and held it. Firefighters wanted back in. Their brothers were up there. He told them no. 6 were missing, and he would not make it 8. It is remembered as one of the hardest and most correct command decisions in the history of the American Fire Service. Not the order to go in, the order to stop.
Reference to Mayday, they just declared, go ahead and start the move-up process.
The fire burned for days. The recovery took 8. The last of the 6 was carried out on December 11th, and firefighters from across the country and beyond came to Worcester to stand for the funeral. Firefighter Paul Brotherton, Rescue 1. Firefighter Jeremiah Lucey, Rescue 1. Lieutenant Thomas Spencer, Ladder 2. Firefighter Timothy Jackson, Ladder 2. Firefighter James J. Lyons, Engine 3. Firefighter Joseph McGuirk, Engine 3. The fire service knows them as the Worcester Six. The federal investigation that followed read like a list of everything the building took away. No windows, so no ventilation, no orientation, and no secondary escape. An interior maze with no pre-plan on file. Crews committed deep into a massive structure on 30-minute air bottles, and a search launched for 2 occupants who had already walked away hours earlier. None of it was any one person's failure. That was the point. The system itself, how the fire service sized up vacant buildings, tracked its crews, and found its lost, wasn't built for a building like this one. Worcester changed the equipment first. In 1999, thermal imaging cameras were rare and expensive. After Worcester, they spread through the American fire service. Today, a tick rides on virtually every first due engine in the country, and lost firefighter searches are conducted through it. It changed doctrine too. Rapid intervention teams, crews staged for one job only, rescuing lost or trapped firefighters, became standard. Mayday procedures got trained, drilled, and hammered in. Air management became a discipline instead of an afterthought, and it changed how the fire service thinks about vacant buildings, marking them, pre-planning them, and weighing risk against what can actually be saved. If your academy taught you to call the Mayday early, manage your air, and trust the tick, that lesson has 6 names on it. The Worcester Six died searching for 2 people who were already gone. That's the weight of this job. You go looking because someone might be there. The warehouse is gone now. On the lot where it stood, the city built a new firehouse, the Franklin Street Station. The firefighters who work there today start every shift on the ground where the 6 were lost, learn the lessons, pass them on. That's how the fire service honors its fallen. For more case studies, tactics, and the honest truth about this career, subscribe and visit firefighterconnection.com. Stay safe. Look out for each other. Stories like this one deserve to be remembered. And if you know a fire that should be, tell me in the comments. Every case study in this series starts with someone saying, "You should cover this one." If this video earned it, I like helps more people find these stories. And if you want to be here for the next one, subscribe. There's more where this came from. I run 2 other channels, The Stoic Firefighter, on the mindset this job demands, and Firefighter Connection for anyone building a career in the fire service. Both are linked below. Until the next alarm, learn the lessons, pass them on.